What's up, everybody? Got me and my road partner back there, snacking away, making a mess in my truck. Say hi. Yeah, she was mad at me earlier because she wasn't ready to go home. She wanted to hang out with me and her brothers, but unfortunately she has to go back to school. And yep, that's kind of the game plan. So maybe we'll hang out, try to hang out the weekend after next, possibly. But stay tuned. We shall chat soon. Well, hello everyone. This is Kiki coming to you today to send nothing but love, peace, and happiness your way. So today I wanted to come on and chat with you about my interesting past 2 days. See, I have twin girls and they are night and day. So when you have twin girls, be prepared that if they are very different, it might be a little challenging. I got one twin, she's making plans for my spring break when I'm supposed to be taking a break. And in her mind, spring break means spring break for her, but it's spring work for me. So she asked me to take her over to see her sister over in Jacksonville. So I just took her last weekend to go and spend time with her sister. And then my other twin, she came down from Detroit, and she spent some time with us, and then I had to drive her all the way to Atlanta. So I'm pulled in two different directions, trying to be supportive and trying to be there for them. And it can be draining, but I do enjoy making them happy. And they know I love going on road trips, so they really, really use that to their advantage. But I will tell you this, before you decide to go on a road trip, if you decide to stop by Take 5, just double check everything, because there's a reason they want you to stay in your car. I went to Take 5 because my front left tire was a little low, but all the rest of my tires, they were good. How about by the time I left Take 5 and I was halfway headed toward, I was like in Alabama area at that time, I noticed my other tire in the back losing a lot of air, like quickly. And I'm like, well, what in the hell is going on with this? So I said, you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll go to Take 5 and I tell them to fix or put air in my front tire. And so they decided to look at all my tires. And my back tires were fine, but all of a sudden now it's showing that I'm at 14 air pressure. So y'all be careful when y'all be going to them places, because to me, they may help with one thing, but they may make something else bad on your vehicle. I think they put up to like 38 for the air pressure or something like that. And so I put it all the way up to 50. Not intentionally, but I just kind of lost track and ended up going to 50. But do you know, by the time I left Atlanta, my tire pressure was at 9%. That means any moment I would have been just completely flat. So I know I will give a lot of praise and props to whoever's watching over me, my ancestors, angels, spirit guides, because I don't know nothing about changing no tire. And I know if that tire would have blowed out on me throughout that trip, I would have been a sitting duck until somebody came to, help me out. Now, just to kind of share some things that I noticed, I always have a story every time I go on a trip. I ended up, when I dropped my daughter off to the airport, I kind of hung around and I was a little hungry. So I decided to see what was on College Avenue or what's up, folks? Just made it to ATL, Atlanta, College Park, looking tired from this long trip, trying to make sure my daughter make it to Detroit airport. Got my little riding partner with me. Say hi, Leilani. Look, say hi, what's up?
Hi, what's up?
So stay tuned. gonna go check this place out, this Happy Buddha place, and hope for the best, something like that. And I kind of rode through, and I noticed there were a lot of restaurant choices, but that was on the right side of the road. But then on the other side, the left side, it was a long strip of a cemetery. So I'm like, this is quite interesting the way they have this laid out, because I have never seen restaurants facing a cemetery. It's, most of the cemeteries I've been to, they're typically off off in another area, way out away from the city. But that was a very interesting thing to see as I was traveling through Atlanta. Another thing, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just take a chance and I'm gonna get out. So I decided to get out the car and take a little leg break. And I had my niece with me. We went in there and we decided to go with Chinese food. But another interesting thing that hit me while I was standing in the line waiting to place an order or to be seated, I noticed what I seen in the line, the people I saw in the line, kind of had me thinking the things that I had been hearing about Atlanta. It's a possibility that it could be true, because and I'm not here to people bash or shame anybody, but I honestly saw a man that was transitioning, or I guess you would say a transgender. He was training into a woman. I saw right behind me a woman that was full on stud. And I can just tell because there were still some feminine features she was just dressed more like a masculine. I also saw another man, he looked straight, but he looked sickly. Like, he was very thin, he looked very weak. It was very concerning, but they were all in the line. And I started to wonder, okay, am I in the right line? Because this was different. This was different for me. Now, I kind of just, shook that off and went on in, took a chance, and I sat down. And the waiter, I'll say because she was a woman, a waitress, she, presented me with the menu and things like that. And then I ordered, the usual. I always order like a veggie, mixed veggies with tofu. Or if they don't have tofu, it'll just be mixed veggies and the noodles, veggie noodles. And so when I got the tofu, I was very shocked to see that she pretty much, it looked like she took the container that it normally comes in when you order takeout, and she just dumped it all on a paper plate. And so she pretty much presented it like that. Like, okay, here's your paper plate, and it's filled with veggies and tofu. And then when I started to eat the mixed veggies, it was salty to a whole nother level. And I was like, well, dog, why is it so salty like this? And I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was just, you could just tell they just dumped a lot of salt in it. And so I was saying to myself, okay, could this be, now I could be wrong, but could this be why a lot of black people, especially in the black communities, deal with high blood pressure? And could it be the fact that the cemetery is right across the street, so you go in and you eat and you get sick and you have high blood pressure, and then you have all types of issues with that, side effects, strokes and stuff like that, and then that's like the end result, you just going on across the street and then you just get buried. I'm just wondering, is that like the whole routine going on over there? But anyway, as I continue on throughout my trip, my legs started to swell up a little bit, and so that's when my body's telling me, okay, it's time to elevate and time to kind of chill. And I don't know if I had mentioned to you early on in my other videos, but I went through a serious spine injury trying to help one of my coworkers out, because she ended up having a panic attack, and she was carrying one of my students. At the time, I was like a pre-K teacher, but the student was asleep, so she didn't want to wake the student up. And so when she started having a panic attack, she was telling me she's about to drop the student. And I'm like, why you didn't just wake the student up? But anyway, she kind of just freaked out and started to fall over, and I had to go catch both of them and keep them both from hitting the concrete. And so when I did that, I ended up pulling something in my back. You know, with some different things that I tried out, my own holistic way of healing, I ended up feeling a lot better. You know, I lost some weight, but then I got into a physical altercation with my ex-husband, and plus I had to move more than once within a year. So all of that aggravated my nerves in my back. So every once in a while I deal with swelling. So just to give you, you know, just heads up, just be mindful of how you use your body, because sometimes it will show signs that, okay, it's time to chill out, you're doing too much. So, and you know, things happen out of our control. Sometimes it's in our control, but just do what you can do to the best of your ability. But anyway, I decided to stop by Columbus, Georgia. And as I was in Walmart, I noticed, and I was looking so rough and tired. I mean, my edges was looking all like they were untamed, and they was crying out for some help. I know I need to touch up my hair, but I was looking tired and rough. And it was about 11 o'clock, or I say probably not 11 o'clock, because Walmart closed at 11. So it had to be close to closing time. So it had to be around 10:30-ish. So, you know, I took a little potty break, and we walked, and me and my niece, we all walked through. And I wasn't really paying anybody any attention. I was just trying to get my legs to relax. And so I turned around, and I unexpectedly saw this guy watching me and looking at me. But I'm like, okay, why is he smirking and staring at me? And then when I looked over beside him, his woman was so short, she was blending in with the height of the clothes that was, you know, on the rack. And I couldn't even tell she was over there. And she's just looking at me like, I will hurt you about my man. And so I thought that was really funny to me, because I almost bust out laughing like, are you serious? This woman is angry with me. Hold on, I got a stranger talking. What's up? I used to live out there. Oh, okay, that's what's up. All right, you too. So, basically, I almost lost my train of thought. Okay, so basically, now I'm in Tallahassee, so you know, Tallahassee people gonna be Tallahassee people. So. But anyway, I started kind of smirking, and I said, you know what? I kind of can feel her energy and tell how she, you know, what she's thinking and how she's feeling. And it kind of motivated me to write a little poem, I would say, for not just to dedicate to her, but to dedicate to all the women that may be feeling the way she probably felt, you know, seeing me come in and now I got her man's attention and stuff like that. So whether you got a man that is, you know, just a platonic friend, handyman friend, or a fuck buddy friend, or maybe a peach eater friend, or a brave poke lick all the holes type friend, I'm gonna dedicate this to you. Bear with me because it's getting dark. I'm gonna read it real quick. The name of this poem is Girl, Don't Get Mad at Me. Okay? Don't get mad at me because your man decides to fantasize about tasting me. I would never entertain a flirting, plain dick that is weak for every thick chick and risk myself getting sick. Girl, look in the mirror and see there's no need to doubt your beauty. One thing you should know about me, I am wise and can recognize greedy eyes that lust after rubbing these butter biscuit thighs. If you have to guard your man in fear, even when he hold your hand to keep you near, that tells me your relationship will eventually sink like quicksand, falling slow and suffocating with nowhere to land. You see, I have been in your shoes, been insecure and jealous over selfish dudes. But no matter how much I held on and gave good, steamy, sensual, sweaty sex all night long, he still managed to do me wrong. Girl, don't get mad at me. Fix your angry face. I know you feel that you could be replaced. I know you long for love desperately. Sometimes the other females isn't always to blame, and that's the reality. Is it that you lack self-respect, which allows your man to play your heart like a PS5 without regret? Or is it your subconscious causing you to feel the reject? Just know, at the end of the day, you need to ask your angels and your ancestors, is this the right guy you met? I know what it's like. I've been there, done that. And it is a freeing feeling to know that you don't have to constantly go in public with somebody who is always looking for more and not appreciating what they have and trying to help that person, feel wanted and important. Okay. Just know one thing about karma: it can be a burden or bring burdens in your life, or it can bring major change in your life, whether you're ready for it or not. So every decision you make sure you make it carefully. Don't be impulsive. And whenever you're going through hard times, just appreciate being alive and well enough to get through it. I'm learning to take all my challenges and embrace them, be grateful to go through them, and I look forward to my reward at the end. So when people plot against me or talk about me, it's no need for me to retaliate, because I know, like I said in my previous video, the demons that follow me and my angels and spirit guides are the same demons that's ready to attack for me as well. So I come with love, I come with peace, but I don't come with lies and I don't come with games. I got enough karma playing out in my life, and if you come my way, if you ain't bringing positivity, if you ain't trying to uplift yourself and we uplift ourselves together, stay in your circle and I'll stay in mine. Peace out.